What is going on, guys? It has been now 1 full week since we started staking a project called Metaverse Pro. If you guys have been following this series and the last couple videos that I posted, I've just been sharing my experience so far, how everything has been, pretty much the ups and downs, things that I've seen about this project, things that I've liked, things that I've not liked so much, and really just sharing a lot of this information, guys. And also, one of the things I wanted to share is I am a sarcastic person at nature, so when I post something about a tweet or something or a complete joke, to me that sounds very sarcastic, and I try to make that apparent as apparent as possible. So again, sometimes when I say that there's been an official tweet and I try to say it in the most joking manner, so many people take it literally. Like, I had so many messages of people thinking that Elon Musk tweeted about this project and said that I called it. Guys, come on, like, I'm trying to be sarcastic here, run with it, okay? Trying my best out here, guys. So anyway, let's jump into this. Let's get into the meat of this, and yeah, let's just check out how I've done so far and show you guys the results that I've seen so far with Metaverse Pro. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the price of the current project right now. Let's see if this is refreshed so that we have the most up-to-date pricing on everything. So currently we're sitting at about $454, okay? Things have been looking good in terms of the price. Of course, there have been some ups and downs. And if you followed my last video, you would have seen that one of the things that happened was there was a bit of a dip at the start of the project, okay? Basically, what ended up happening at the start is that there was some ups, things were looking pretty decent. And then right here during kind of this phase, the Metaverse Pro dashboard was not working, okay? So if you actually go to Metaverse Pro in general and go to the dashboard feature, okay, so this stuff right here basically was not functional. Okay, so people were kind of freaking out. They were saying, why isn't this working? All this is not working. The price isn't updating. The backing isn't updating. None of this stuff is updating. People were going nuts, okay? You could see it all over the Discord. There were people that were just freaking out over it, saying nobody's going to join if the price of this project is not relevant and not apparent, and it's not showing any of this stuff. Like, people were going nuts. And the issue with that is it starts to tumble as a community, okay? Community in any project is very important, and that's one of the things that I looked at, okay? I saw this and I realized, okay, this community is starting to get a bit crazy. People were freaking out a little bit, but you know what? The devs came through, they were able to solve that problem, and things were looking good. So by my last video, you guys, if you had watched it, you would have seen that I actually ended up pulling out my initial 5200 that I put in, okay? So I started with 5200 in this project. I pulled that out after a few days, and now I've been riding on sheer profits. So everything you see here is sheer profits. I've been part of this project for 1 week now, so you guys can see here. Do I wish I held it in? Absolutely. But during that given time with all the information that I was provided, I made a logical decision during that point, and I'm not mad about the decision whatsoever, because when you do any form of investing, you want to make sure that you make the best decision given all of the required information that you have during that point in time, okay? So if you don't have that much information to go off and you make that kind of a decision, even if things go well and stuff like that, well, you know what? You made a great decision at the end of the day, and one of the decisions I made was, again, to pull out what I had originally put into this project. So again, the 5200 I started with, I pulled that out, so everything is now pure profit. So again, let's check this out. As far as how much I've actually made on this project, because that's really the meat of this, how much was actually made so far during this, okay? So one of the things also that I love about this project is how easy it is to get involved. Like, I truly think one of the reasons why there's so much volume being pushed right now to Metaverse Pro is simply because it's simple to get involved in. There's a lot of people that try to get involved in these DAO projects, and you have to convert from one coin to another and then go through a network, and basically all these little tasks to even get involved. That barrier of entry can be difficult for a lot of people, especially if they're older and they're not used to these types of projects, okay? So one of the things I can say that I've been happy about is the fact that it's easy to buy, so that makes more people want to do it when the barrier of entry is that simple, okay? So again, if you do want to purchase into this, you just literally hit Meta on top here, buy on PancakeSwap, make sure you're on the BSC network, It's as simple as that. Once you have it in your wallet, you just go to your MetaMask, you pull that down, and all of a sudden, you know, you hit the stake amount, you hit max, of course, because we're not out here to make small gains. We want to be maximizing on these profits, guys. And that's pretty much it. And if you ever want to unstake, sell some, whatever you want to do, guys, at the end of the day, this is, you know, like, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, okay? These videos that I make, this type of information that I provide, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I just give people my thought process behind projects and what I look at in projects. So if you guys want to follow more of my projects and everything that I have sharing, and, you know, the community that I've been able to build, definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, make sure you're up to date for any new videos, any new content, guys. But before I jump into that, let's actually check out the profits. So just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's jump back to this video. Okay, guys, so let's see how much we've actually made so far. So there's been 13.2426 meta that I currently have as I'm staking. Again, this is pure profits because we did pull out that initial 5,200 that we did put in. So again, pure profits here. And if we go to the current price as of right now, just to, like, you know, have a live look, we're at $455.67. So we're just gonna round it to 455. So 455 times, and what did we have there? 13 point, let's just go 24 times 13.24. Okay, so this is what we're actually sitting on in this project currently in 1 week. So we're sitting on $6,024 in profit so far from Metaverse Pro. Okay, a lot of this is from the stake profits. So a lot of this came from, because I've been staking this project for a week now. So if you actually look at the ROI on the bottom here, you can actually see, so the 5-day rate at the current amount, it was a little bit higher than this at the start. Okay, I mean, it was sitting much higher than 12, but, you know, we're currently at 12%, which is, again, phenomenal. I mean, I told everyone that this is not a sustainable APY. When I first started this video series, I mean, it was at about 1.6 million APY, and it's come down, you know, to a little over 400,000. Okay, this is just what happens naturally over time during these projects. Okay, so, but nonetheless, looking at the APY and everything like that, you know, it's something that's just been constantly growing as far as the treasury amounts and everything. Because again, if you go to the dashboard, guys, you can actually, you know, look into this and see the total value deposited and then the market value of treasury assets. Okay, so again, nice to see this growing, nice to see the liquidity in general of the project coming up. You know, again, I love this project so far. There's been a lot of positives. Again, the positives that I've seen is the fact that there have been issues and the dev team has been able to answer that. Okay, it's a big thing for me. I mean, you know, any project that you will see, there's going to be adversity faced, and when a dev team can come in and you know, clean up those types of problems as fast as possible, especially during a startup phase, that's a very important step. Okay, so so far we've seen a lot of good stuff within this project. Again, so we're at $6,024 in profit. And again, you know, it's been 1 week since we started this project. So one last thing I'm just going to do real quick is to see how much we're making on a daily basis as far as the staking amount. So one last thing I just wanted to quickly go over is, again, the importance of this ROI, the 5-day rate. So even if we just, you know, round it to 0.12, so 12%. So this would be on a 5-day rate. So essentially every 5 days, we're making $722 every 5 days. Okay, so, you know, if we multiply that by 6, okay, so 30 days in a month, okay, that's about $4,337 in profits staking a project at this current price point, given that everything remained the same, of course, and things compound, right? So things do compound along the way, but, you know, you gotta just factor this in as a really good entry point for the project. Again, I'm really happy with everything that I've seen. You know, again, I will be making more videos on this in the future, so definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, to stay up to date for any new videos, any new ideas, anything else that we're posting on this channel, guys. So again, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time, and if you're part of the project, let me know in the comments what you've thought so far about this project. All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.